Hello, friends. If you are over 60 and trying to figure out which Social Security rules actually apply to your birth year, stay with me because what you don't know right now could be quietly shrinking your check every single month. And some of these mistakes can never be undone. Picture three people. A widow who has been collecting her own small retirement benefit for years, never told she may qualify for far more on her late husband's record. A retired teacher who may be owed a correction to his check right now today and has never once checked. And someone who claimed a few months too early, not knowing their exact full retirement age and locked in a smaller payment for life. None of them did anything wrong. Nobody ever explained the one rule that applied to their specific birth year. Here's the part most videos skip. Social Security does not treat everyone the same. Your full retirement age, your penalty for claiming early, and the opportunities available to you all depend on the year you were born. Two people who worked the same years and earned the same income can receive completely different checks for life, simply because one was born in 1954 and the other in 1960. That's not a rumor. That's how the system is built. Once you know which group you're in, the fog lifts. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what applies to your group, what to check, and what to do about it, including the one rule at the end that ignores your birth year completely and affects every single person watching. Stay for that one. Quick context, this video is for retirees and pre-retirees in the United States. Everything comes from public official sources, the Social Security Administration, the IRS, and the official Medicare website named as we go. This is educational content only, not personalized financial, tax, or legal advice. Before any major decision, talk to a licensed professional who knows your full situation. One favor before we start, subscribe and turn on the bell. SSA doesn't call to explain when rules change, they just change them and expect you to already know. The people who hear about this early are the ones who avoid the mistakes. Drop your birth year in the comments and tell me, did you already know your exact full retirement age? Let's find your group. Group 1, born 1943 to 1954. Ages 72 to 83. You've likely been collecting for years, and you may assume there's nothing left to check. That assumption is costing some of you real money every month. First, your survivor benefit. If you lost a spouse and are collecting your own retirement benefit, instead of comparing it to theirs, you could be leaving money on the table. A surviving spouse can receive up to 100% of what the deceased was collecting. One phone call to the Social Security Administration asking them to compare both figures can permanently fix this. Second, the Social Security Fairness Act. If you spent any part of your career as a teacher, police officer, firefighter, or other public servant, two old rules, WEP and GPO, used to cut your benefit. That law ended both. The Social Security Administration has been sending retroactive payments averaging about $6,710. The Social Security Administration website. If your check hasn't increased since early 2025 and you had a government pension, call and ask about your adjustment. Third, Medicare. The real standard Part B premium for 2026 is $202.90 a month, not the $20 figure many people assume. If your income 2 years ago was unusually high, a property sale, a large withdrawal, Medicare may be charging you an extra IRMAA surcharge on top. Anywhere from about $80 to over $480 a month per person. If that high income was a one-time event and has since dropped, you can appeal using Form SSA 44 and often get it removed entirely. Group 2, born 1955 to 1959, ages 67 to 71. This is the group where the rules change every single year. And most people don't know their exact number. Your full retirement age is not 66, and it's not 67. Born in 1955, it's 66 and 2 months. 1956, 66 and 4 months. 1957, 66 and 6 months. 1958, 66 and 8 months. 1959, 66 and 10 months. Write down your exact month claim even slightly before it, and the reduction is permanent. On a $2,000 monthly benefit, 6 months early can cost you $14,400 over 20 years. If you're still working and claimed before full retirement age, the earnings test can withhold part of your check once you pass $24,480 in 2026. That money isn't gone once you hit full retirement age. SSA recalculates and credits it back permanently. It's a deferral, not a loss. And if you haven't claimed yet every month, you wait past full retirement age adds value permanently, up to 24% more by age 70. Group 3, born 1960 to 1965, ages 61 to 66. Your full retirement age is fixed at exactly 67, the highest it will ever be under current law. That also means the penalty for claiming early is now at its maximum. Claim at 62, and your check is reduced by 30% permanently. On a $2,000 benefit, that's $600 less every month for life. Over $144,000 less across 20 years compared to waiting until 67. Here's what almost nobody tells you if you're already past 67 and haven't filed yet. You can request up to 6 months of retroactive payments as a lump sum when you do file. And if you're between 60 and 63 right now, the Secure 2.0 Act opened a super catch-up 401k window, up to $35,750 in contributions for 2026, well above the standard limit. That window closes the moment you turn 64. Group 4, born 1966 or later, age 60 or younger. Your full retirement age will be 67, and the same 30% early claim penalty already applies to you. But 3 things deserve your attention now while you have time. First, mark your calendar. The Super Catch-Up contribution window opens the moment you turn 60. Second, your earnings record. Decades of payroll data move through multiple employers and errors happen. Each incorrect year can cost you roughly $100 a month in future benefits permanently. Gov against your own tax records while documentation is still easy to find. And now the one rule that ignores your birth year completely. In February 2026, the Congressional Budget Office moved up its projected depletion date for the Social Security Trust Fund to 2032, 6 years away. If Congress doesn't act, the program could pay only about 77 cents on the dollar of scheduled benefits and across-the-board cut of roughly 23% for everyone. This isn't a reason to panic or rush a decision. It's a reason to stay informed. Because the people paying attention are the ones who adjust in time. Here's your recap. Born 1943 to 1954, verify your survivor benefit, your Fairness Act correction, and your IRMAA charges. Born 1955 to 1959, know your exact full retirement age to the month. Born 1960 to 1965, understand what a 30% permanent cut really costs and use your catch-up window. Born 1966 or later, protect your earnings record and watch your future catch-up window. And every one of us should keep an eye on 2032.gov and check your numbers with your own eyes. If anything looks off, talk to a licensed professional. And share this with one person in your life who's never thought to check. You might save them from a mistake they can never take back. If your survivor benefit situation is still unclear, that's the next video. It's the one most widows get wrong. I'll see you there.